Hello, everyone. I am Gertrudis Achekar. As a professional, I have the best of two worlds. On one hand, more than 20 years of experience in the financial industry, and on the other, the skills and superpowers of an associate certified coach. I specialize in leadership, emotional intelligence, and positive intelligence. Today, we are going to talk about how to make your dreams come true by aligning your desires with your actions. I'll start with an introduction, then talk about what pain patterns are. I'll share a reflection, and then the key takeaways. A few months ago, I came across the book, The Power of Letting Go by John Perkins. And while I was reading the book, I experienced several aha moments. But the one that shook me was the one that says, whatever you hold in your inner space is what you create outside. This means that our thoughts and beliefs determine what we think we deserve or what we think is possible to achieve. Whatever you hold in your inner space is what you create outside. So after living on this planet for over 40 years, I finally realized that true achievement comes from within ourselves. So think about all those things that you say you want: a house, a promotion at work, your own business, developing a specific hobby, you name it. But these things are not explicit in your goals and/or are not reflected in your daily, weekly, or monthly activities. When we do not align our desires and our actions, we unintentionally create a disconnect between what we say we want and what we actually do. So for example, if we say we want to lose weight and the only tennis shoes we own are the cute ones with bling bling that we wear for brunch on the weekends, there is something in our inner space that is not yet solved that we are creating outside by not exercising and not losing weight. So those things are inside that are not resolved are pain patterns. And these are incidents, memories, and wrong cognitions from the past that are occupying the present and are affecting our future. They are also known as incompletions. And as long as we maintain these unresolved issues within ourselves, we will not manifest our deepest desires. So I want to share a reflection with you. So one of those things that I say I want, but for which I have no plan or no activities, is to live in an apartment with tons of natural light, sufficient space, in a quiet neighborhood that is not a suburb, and in a pet and pest-free building. So after I read the book, I thought to myself, what pain pattern or incompletion is holding me back from creating this desire? So the author suggests the following reflection. Write down what you really want to happen in your life. Sit in silence and listen. Your mind will tell you why it cannot happen. Write it down. These reasons are the pain patterns or incompletions that we must address so we can align our inner space to the reality that we want to create. So what did I discover? So I opened the drawer, took out my dream of a nice apartment, and my mind told me this cannot happen because, number one, I don't want to commit to a high rent or mortgage payment. Second, the apartment I want is high-end, and I'm not and don't want to be a snob. And then the third is that pet and pest-free buildings are almost impossible to find where I live. So after I jotted down these reasons, I began to dig deeper. So if the higher mortgage or rent payment is within my budget, why do I hesitate? What messages am I receiving from my saboteurs that give me a negative perspective on expensive or high-end things? What is it about pets that I don't want them in my life? Going below the surface takes time and energy. So I answer those questions a bit at a time. Otherwise, I would have overwhelmed myself and I would have put the dream back in the drawer. I invite you to try out this reflection. It is like being in your own personalized, choose your own adventure book. A word of caution though, if you have experience or if you uncover major trauma while you're going deeper, seek professional help. If you had a pain in your stomach and it turns out to be appendicitis, you would not remove your own appendix, correct? So it is the same thing with considerable mental and emotional pain. Pain patterns or incompletions hold us back from our aspirations. They can be unresolved emotional wounds from our childhood that we need to bring to the surface. There are a number of incompletions we can manage ourselves in small chunks. But if there is known or recently discovered trauma, do not even attempt a do-it-yourself approach. It is important to seek professional assistance because of the potential complexities of trauma. Reach out to those professionals who will help you heal. And of course, you have the choice to keep your sessions private until or if you are ready to share. Achievement comes from the inside out. Our thoughts influence our emotions, which in turn drive the actions we choose or fail to take. The first step is changing our mindset from focusing on limitations to embracing abundance and opportunities, moving from I can't to I can and I will. You are worthy of pursuing and achieving your dreams. The world needs the wonders and abundance your talent, skills, and knowledge can create. Sometimes things can materialize rather quickly. So at the time of this video, a few months after I read the book, I am living in an apartment with tons of natural light, decent space, in a quiet neighborhood that is not a suburb, and in a pet and pest-free building. Not too shabby. There are other items on my bucket list that I have yet to achieve, which have not been included in my goals. So when I'm ready, I will explore my inner space to heal other incompletions. So, what is something you desire that you have not yet manifested? Please let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for listening. Please include your responses in the comments. And for more content, remember to subscribe to my channel. See you again soon.